My friend, there's something almost every man over 50 misunderstands. Many believe that alcohol, beer, whiskey, or even a glass of wine at night is the thing that makes the prostate swell and causes those sleepless nights spent running to the bathroom. But the truth is the complete opposite. The most dangerous culprit is not alcohol. It's another drink far more common, far more familiar, and very likely sitting in your refrigerator right now. A drink that millions of men consume every single day without realizing it's irritating their prostate, enlarging it, and weakening it slowly over time. If you've recently noticed that you're waking up 2-3 times a night, if your urine stream has become weaker, taking longer to start, or if you constantly feel like your bladder is never fully empty, then this video is meant for you, because once you remove this one daily drinking habit, your symptoms can improve much faster than you think. And I'm about to show you exactly what it is so your prostate can breathe again, and your nights can become peaceful once more. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, a urologist with over 14 years of experience working directly with men's health. Over the years, I've met thousands of men in their 50 seconds, 60 seconds, even 80 seconds, men who believed prostate changes were inevitable or simply a part of aging. But I always tell them one thing. Your prostate doesn't weaken randomly. It responds to the signals you send your body every single day. And the good news is this. Just by understanding a few small daily habits, especially what you drink, you can reduce the burden your prostate has been carrying for years. In the next part, I'll reveal the everyday drink that many of my patients consume without thinking, and how it creates a blocked, irritated environment that makes the prostate swell, tighten, and disrupt your life. But before we dive into the cause, there's something important I want you to know. You are not alone. Most men who walk into my clinic carry the same quiet fear that their prostate has become a constant burden, stealing their sleep, draining their energy, and sometimes taking away their confidence. Many tell me, I guess it's just age, or all older men deal with this, right? But deep down, they just want to sleep through the night again, to travel without constantly stopping at restrooms, and to feel the relief of urinating without strain, worry, or discomfort. And if you're experiencing any of those things, frequent nighttime trips, a weak stream, or a bladder that never feels empty, it does not mean you're declining. It's just a signal, a gentle whisper from your body, asking for the right kind of support, especially from the smallest daily habits. And before I continue, I truly want to hear from you. How old are you? And where are you watching from? Leave it in the comments. Your answers help me understand this community better and create the most helpful videos for men over 50. In the next section, I'll show you exactly which everyday drink is sending strong irritation signals to your prostate and why it's far more dangerous than most men realize. My friend, now it's time to speak directly about something most men overlook for years. The silent culprit causing your prostate to swell is not alcohol, not beer, not coffee, and not salty food. It is soda-carbonated, sugary drinks and every type of bottled sweet beverage, including the ones labeled low sugar, 0, or no calories. I group all of these under one name: industrial sweetened drinks. They might be sitting in your refrigerator, on your work desk, in your car, or right next to your bed. And many men drink them every single day without realizing that every sip sends a strong irritation signal straight to the prostate. Soda doesn't just cause dry mouth or spike your blood sugar. It affects your hormones, your blood vessels, your bladder, and your prostate tissue in ways that men over 50 are especially vulnerable to. In the next section, I'm going to explain slowly and clearly how soda damages your prostate on 4 different levels, and why it is the most dangerous drink for older men. Level 1. Sugar, the most dangerous component inside soda. Just one small can of soda contains 7-10 teaspoons of sugar. When you drink it, that sugar rushes into your bloodstream, causing your blood sugar to spike within minutes. Your body is forced to respond immediately by releasing insulin, the hormone that pushes sugar into your cells. One spike? Not a big deal. But when this happens every day, for years, Your prostate pays the price. Repeated insulin spikes lead to insulin resistance, the state where your cells no longer respond properly. Once that happens, a chain reaction begins. Inflammation rises throughout the body. Tissues become more sensitive and more irritable. Male hormones shift, belly fat hormones increase. Prostate cells become more reactive to growth and swelling signals. The prostate is one of the organs that reacts the strongest to this imbalance. When inflammation rises even a little month after month, year after year, the prostate becomes stiffer, tighter, and more prone to enlargement. In other words, every can of soda is not just sugar, it's an inflammatory signal sent straight to your prostate. And that's just the first piece of the puzzle. Level 2. How soda silently increases belly fat and puts direct pressure on your prostate. Many men don't realize this. A large portion of the calories that increase their waistline doesn't come from food. It comes from drinks, soda, sweet tea, flavored bottled drinks. All of them contain empty calories. They add nothing to your nutrition, but they rapidly raise your blood sugar and convert easily into belly fat. And when belly fat increases, the problem isn't just appearance. Your midsection is the closest physical space to the bladder, intestines, and prostate. When fat builds up around the waist, it creates a constant mechanical pressure on these organs. That means the bladder is compressed throughout the day. Pressure on the prostate increases. The body has to work harder to push urine out. The tissues around the urethra become tense and easily irritated. This is why many men tell me they feel knoll, fullness, tightness, or that sitting down immediately makes them feel like they need to urinate. Not because their kidneys are weak, but because of mechanical pressure from belly fat. On top of that, belly fat produces hormones and inflammatory chemicals that disrupt male hormone balance. Testosterone drops. Estrogen and leptin rise. The signals that enlarge the prostate get stronger, and this whole cycle accelerates if a man continues drinking soda daily. Put simply, soda, more belly fat, more pressure, more prostate irritation. In the next section, I'll explain something even more subtle. Why soda disrupts your body's water balance, causing thirst, bloating, and forcing your prostate to get triggered more times throughout the day. My friend, something most men never realize is that soda doesn't actually quench thirst the way it makes you feel it does. In reality, the high sugar and sometimes the caffeine creates a cycle of dehydration, water retention, and frequent urination that forces your bladder and prostate to work non-stop. When you drink soda, the sugar load hits your bloodstream almost instantly. Your body has to pull water from your tissues to process that sugar, which makes you feel thirsty again, even though you just had a drink. Then the caffeine stimulates your kidneys and bladder, causing you to urinate more than usual. The result? Your body becomes dehydrated. Your bladder is constantly filling and emptying. Your prostate, especially if it's slightly enlarged, gets bumped and irritated all day long. Your pelvic floor tightens, making urination urgent or the stream weaker. Many men describe the feeling of no matter how much I pee, it never feels empty. That's because urine keeps flowing in, while the pathway out, the urethra, is being squeezed tighter by the prostate. And this doesn't just happen during the day. At night, the dehydration refill cycle becomes even worse. Your body retains fluid, the bladder fills. Faster you wake up multiple times. Testosterone drops, the prostate becomes even more sensitive. If you're experiencing this, I want you to know something important. This is not your fault. This is a completely normal physiological response when the prostate is irritated by the wrong drinking habits. And I truly want to hear from you. Are you waking up once, twice, or even 3 times a night? Leave a comment below. Your experience may help another man feel less alone. Now let's talk about something even more surprising. Soda doesn't just disrupt your fluid balance. It directly irritates the lining of your bladder and urethra, making every symptom worse. Most sodas contain acid additives, artificial colors, synthetic flavoring, preservatives, carbon dioxide gas. Younger people may tolerate these chemicals, but after 50 or 60, the bladder and urethra become far more sensitive. The lining inside your bladder is like a protective skin. When it is repeatedly exposed to acid, carbonation, and chemical flavoring, it can become irritated, send false signals, spasm unexpectedly, trigger the urge to urinate even when the bladder isn't full. And if your prostate is already slightly enlarged, even a mild irritation from the bladder can make urination dramatically more difficult. That's why so many men tell me, every time I drink soda, I have to pee over and over, or my stream becomes much weaker. I practically have to push. It's not that they're weaker. It's simply the chain reaction between a sensitive bladder and a prostate that's being compressed. And this problem becomes far more severe at night, the very time when your body is supposed to rest, not run back and forth to the bathroom. My friend, if there is one time of day when soda does the most damage to your prostate, it's the evening. At the end of the day, your body is preparing to rest. Your heart rate slows, restorative hormones begin to rise, and your bladder shifts into a quiet mode so you can enter deep sleep. But with just one can of soda, or any similar sweetened drink, all of that is instantly disrupted. The sugar rush forces your body to work overtime to process it. If the soda contains caffeine, it stimulates your nervous system and keeps you more alert than you should be. And your bladder, which was ready to rest, is suddenly forced to deal with a large volume of fluid in a very short period of time. If your prostate is already slightly enlarged or narrowing the urethra, this almost guarantees you will wake up 1-3 times, sometimes 4, struggle to start urinating, experience a weaker stream than usual, feel not empty even after you pee, return to bed but struggle to fall asleep. A night like that doesn't just break your sleep, it triggers a chain reaction. Lower testosterone, muscle fatigue, mood instability, increased prostate sensitivity. The following day, what's sad is that most men never ask themselves, what did I drink today that made my night so difficult? Instead, they assume it's age, but it's not age. It's the evening drink, and it's something you can completely control. In the next section, I'm going to talk about a myth that many men believe, that diet soda is safer. The truth is the exact opposite, and in some cases, it irritates the prostate even more than regular soda. Many men, once they start suspecting that regular soda isn't good for them, immediately switch to something that sounds harmless. Diet soda. No sugar, no calories. Still sweet, it sounds like the perfect solution, doesn't it? Unfortunately, it's absolutely not. Diet soda may not contain sugar, but it contains artificial sweeteners, and these sweeteners create a subtle kind of disruption that most men never notice. When you taste something sweet, your brain instantly prepares for incoming energy. But with diet soda, that energy never arrives. Your body feels tricked, and its natural response is to increase cravings for sweets, disrupt hunger-fullness signals, make you more likely to overeat or return to real soda, keep your metabolism in a stressed state. This is extremely problematic for men over 50, especially when the long 50 prostate is already sensitive. Some studies also show that artificial sweeteners can disturb the gut microbiome, the environment that controls inflammation inside your body. When your gut bacteria become imbalanced, your body shifts into a low-grade inflammatory state. And the prostate is one of the organs that responds most strongly to that type of inflammation. And it doesn't stop there. Diet soda still contains acidifiers, preservatives, artificial coloring, synthetic flavoring, CO, 2-carbonation, all of which irritate the bladder and urethra just like regular soda. In other words, diet soda is not the solution. It's simply another way of keeping you stuck in the cycle of prostate irritation. And I want to emphasize this so you have a realistic view. If you switched from regular soda to diet soda, but your nighttime urination, weak stream, or pelvic pressure didn't get better, that is not a coincidence. Now, let me tell you a story you may see yourself in. I want to tell you about Robert, a 6-7-year-old man I worked with not long ago. Robert isn't unique. In fact, his story is almost identical to hundreds of men I meet every year. Robert spent more than 30 years in a high-stress job. At lunch, he drank a can of soda to stay alert. In the afternoon, he had another one to push through work. And in the evening, While watching TV, he rewarded himself with a third can, a routine he had kept since he was young. He never thought much of it, because, really, who doesn't drink soda? But once he turned 60, things began to change. At first, he woke up once per night. Then it became twice. By age 67, Robert was waking up 3 or 4 times every night. His stream became weak. Starting to urinate was difficult. Standing at the toilet, he had to focus and convince his body to go. When traveling with friends, Robert was always the first person to stop for a restroom, and he felt embarrassed, sometimes even like a burden. At our very first appointment, I didn't talk about medication. I asked him just one question: "What do you drink on a typical day?" When Robert looked at the list he wrote down, he fell silent. 3 cans of soda every day for over 30 years. One small habit that had accumulated into one very big problem. We agreed on a simple plan: not to quit entirely, just to reduce gradually and replace soda with water, unsweetened sparkling water, or herbal tea. During the first week, Robert felt something change. His belly felt less full in the evening. By week 2, he woke up only twice at night. And after 1 month, something happened that he once thought was impossible. He woke up just once, and some nights, he slept all the way through. No magic, no new medication, just one small change, done in the right direction. Robert told me, "I wish I had known this sooner." In the next section, I'll show you exactly what to drink instead of soda if you want a calmer prostate, a stronger urine flow, and peaceful sleep again. Now that you understand why soda and sweetened drinks irritate the prostate, the next natural question is, so what should I drink instead to feel better? The good news is that you don't need anything expensive or complicated. Just 3 simple drink options, but their impact on your sleep, urine flow, and prostate comfort is far greater than most men realize. First, plain water. This is the simplest choice, yet the most underestimated. Clean, pure water, sipped consistently throughout the day helps. Reduce acidity in your urine. Calm and soothe the bladder. Improve pelvic circulation. Reduce prostate irritation. But the most important factor is timing. Drink more water in the morning and afternoon, and reduce your intake in the last 2-3 hours before bed. This alone can help you wake up fewer times at night. Second, unsweetened herbal tea. Chamomile, peppermint, lemon balm. All very gentle herbs. They help relax the body, warm the pelvic area, and they don't irritate the bladder like soda or coffee. A warm cup in the evening can be a powerful calming signal to your bladder. Third, unsweetened sparkling water. If you enjoy the fizzy sensation of soda, sparkling water is the perfect alternative. No sugar, no sweeteners, no calories. Add a slice of lemon or cucumber, and you have a refreshing drink that is completely prostate-friendly. As you gradually replace soda with healthier choices, your body begins sending you positive signals: a stronger urine stream, fewer nighttime trips, a noticeable ease and comfort in your lower abdomen after just a few weeks. Here is a 30-day roadmap, a step-by-step plan many of my patients have used to reduce nighttime urination, bloating, and prostate irritation. This plan doesn't require quitting soda immediately or making extreme lifestyle changes. It only requires consistency, and your body will take care of the rest. Week 1. Eliminate soda in the evening. If this is the only thing you change this week, it will already make a huge difference. Evening soda irritates the prostate the most. Replace that after-dinner soda with warm water or a gentle herbal tea. Just after a few nights, many men sleep longer and wake up less. Week 2. Cut your daytime soda in half. There's no need to force yourself. If you drink 2 cans a day, reduce to 1. If you drink 1 a day, switch to every other day. The goal is to reduce the daily load of sugar and artificial sweeteners, so your prostate has space to recover. Week 3. Smart replacements. This is the stage where you fill the soda gap. Use water, sparkling water, or herbal tea. When your brain and taste buds have something else to reach for, reducing soda becomes much easier. Many men tell me they're surprised by how sparkling water helps them transition without feeling deprived. Week 4. Listen to your body. This is the most important stage. Pay attention to: how many times do you wake up at night? Is your morning urine stream stronger? Has your lower abdominal tightness improved? Are you sleeping deeper and feeling better overall? Your body responds quickly when you remove irritation. Sometimes the difference is clear in just 7-10 days. The key is, you don't need perfection. Just take one step at a time, one small choice at a time, and let your body prove you're moving in the right direction. In the final section, I'll share the most important message of this entire video. The message I want you to remember every time your hand reaches for a can of soda. My friend, there is one thing I want you to carry with you after watching this video. Your body has never been against you. It has always responded honestly to what you do every single day. Soda may seem like a small habit, but when that habit stretches across decades, it becomes a burden on your prostate, on your sleep, and on the energy you wake up with each morning. And the beautiful part is this: just by changing that one small habit, your body will immediately respond with clear signals: deeper sleep, a stronger urine stream, less pressure in your lower abdomen, and a renewed sense of control. I always tell my patients, every can of soda you skip today is an act of protection for your future self. Not a big change, not an exhausting effort, just small choices, repeated consistently, and your prostate will thank you day after day. If this video gave you new knowledge or helped you understand your body better, please hit like it. Helps YouTube share important men's health content with more people who truly need it. And I genuinely want to hear your story. What are you struggling with the most right now? Nighttime urination, a weak stream, or pressure in the lower abdomen? Leave a comment below. I read every single one, and your experiences inspire the next videos I create. If you know another man who may be going through the same thing, share this video with him. He may not say it out loud, but trust me, he needs this information. Thank you for taking the time to listen. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, and I will be right here with you on your journey to reclaim prostate health, confidence, and the strength of your mature years.